Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Well, you're getting a live look at downtown Detroit, and we are seeing some sunshine today, plus warmer temperatures. And the weather is topping our noon newscast today, so thank you for joining us. I'm forewarned meteorologist Ashley Barrissey, and we're going to check in with Rhonda Walker in just a moment. But let's go ahead and get to the near record-breaking warmth that we have in store heading into tomorrow. So here's a quick look at that temperature trend. Today we'll be in the 40s, so a little cooler than yesterday, but still, as you can see, 10 degrees above that average high. But we get in the mid-50s tomorrow, flirting with that record that was set in 2001 of 56 degrees. Right now, 43 degrees in Detroit, 41 in Howell, same in Pontiac, 38 in Adrian. Calmer winds in Howell, though the winds have picked up to about 9 miles per hour in Adrian, and they'll stay kind of on the light side throughout today, but really gusting tomorrow. Here's a look at satellite imagery and radar, so nothing to show you precipitation-wise, but we've had some clearing in the cloud cover from Jackson up towards Flint and here in the city, bringing the sunshine to us at this noon hour, but the clouds will continue to thicken up from the south. Here's a look at that weather maker down to our south, so pushing through Arkansas into parts of Missouri. That stronger low pressure system arrives in lower Michigan overnight before sunrise tomorrow, bringing widespread rain, warmer temperatures, and gusty winds. But for today, 44 degrees is our afternoon high. Winds light out of the west, and we'll have more sun than clouds, at least for a good chunk of the afternoon before those clouds roll in tonight. Rain does return overnight, so a quick little look at that near record warmth. 56 degrees, the projected high. We'll see if we either match it or beat it, Rhonda.
All right, Ashley, thank you. An arrest warrant is filed for a woman accused in the hit-and-run crash that killed a Michigan State University senior. This happened on New Year's Day, and let's get straight out live to Victor Williams. And Victor, police believe that this woman is not even in the country at this point?
Yeah, that is what they are saying, but we'll get to that in just a few seconds. We know a lot of people have been hoping for justice for Ben Cable, as you can see from this sign right here on this very same stretch where unfortunately he was killed. But now we know that the FBI has officially filed a federal arrest warrant against Tupton Housen, aka Sue Housen, in connection to that deadly hit and run that took place on New Year's Day right here on Rochester Road. Now, we've been told, just like you said, this person of interest may have fled to Thailand, and we're sure you all remember hearing the tragic news of this 22-year-old MSU student's death. He was just walking across the street after 5 a.m. when a BMW 3 Series traveling south came speeding through, striking him and then taking off. The car was later recovered, but the driver of the vehicle was nowhere to be found. And according to the warrant now filed by the FBI, Housen may have left Michigan on January the 3rd and may now be overseas in Thailand. The feds are now looking to charge her with the felony of failure to stop at the scene of an accident resulting in the serious injury or death of a person. We also know that this woman has been charged locally with that exact same thing. So we'll be talking to some of the people with the Oakland County Sheriff's Department, and we'll have that story for you later on at 5 p.m. For now, we are reporting live in Oakland Township. Victor Williams, Local 4.
All right, Victor, thank you. And a big day in Lansing as Governor Whitmer's 2024 budget is unveiled to the state legislature. The governor's plan features components including helping the youngest Michiganders. Those proposals include pre-K for all, free breakfast and lunch for every student, plus hundreds of millions of dollars is going to be proposed to improve literacy, education programs, and early childhood development. Also, part of the governor's budget plan, tax relief, which includes $180 inflation relief checks, something state Republicans do not agree with.
The Democrats have had to change and try to instead bribe the people of Michigan with these $180 checks, which I'll pull this out of my pocket here, which amounts to this. It's 50 cents a day.
We may see votes in the House and Senate as soon as this afternoon, and our Rod Maloney is in Lansing for us right now, so he'll have a complete coverage for us in later newscasts. Meanwhile, President Biden's second State of the Union address is in the books, and it was his first to a divided Congress. Lawmakers are back at work on Capitol Hill following his address. Let's get out to NBC's Bree Jackson. She's at the White House this noon with more on the president's speech and the Republican rebuttal.
During his speech, President Biden urged Congress to work together and finish the job on key issues like police reform, while Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders blasted Democrats' policies and called President Biden unfit to serve.
The President of the United States.
President Biden, facing a divided Congress for the first time in his presidency, emphasized his economic accomplishments.
Inflation is coming down. Here at home, gas prices are down $1.50 from their peak. Food inflation is coming down, not fast enough, but coming down. Inflation has fallen every month for the last 6 months, while take-home pay has gone up.
And facing hecklers head on.
Some Republicans want Medicare and Social Security to sunset. I'm not saying it's a majority. Let me give you, anybody who doubts it, contact my office. I'll give you a copy. I'll give you a copy of the proposal.
It was so partisan, and the frustration that I'd felt, you heard from people out in the audience.
Still, the president says he looks forward to working with Republicans.
I signed over 300 bipartisan pieces of legislation since becoming president.
He was unabashed in saying we have to strive for bipartisanship. Of course we do.
Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders blasting the Biden administration and the GOP response.
President Biden is unwilling to defend our border,
while calling on a new generation of leadership.
It's time for a change.
President Biden presenting his optimistic vision for the future while making the case for a possible re-election bid. President Biden takes his message on the road, speaking about the economy in Wisconsin today before traveling to Florida on Thursday. At the White House, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
All right, Bree, thank you. Michigan, I should say, Henry Ford Health, Michigan State University, and the Detroit Pistons are announcing a collective $2.5 billion investment in the city of Detroit. It will be highlighted by a 1 million square foot revitalized Henry Ford campus, including a new hospital facility. It will sprawl around the Pistons headquarters and also create an MSU Health Sciences Center featuring the MSU College of Human Medicine Detroit campus.
This is not the building of a hospital. This is the building of a world-class medical institution in an academic setting tied into the community. I mean, this is truly visionary what we're seeing.
Very exciting. They plan to break ground on all of this next year and work to complete it over the next decade. Much more on the big announcement on First at 4.